All right, so today we're doing something a little different.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking a look at the life of Philip Newley,
Okay.
better known online as P2istheName.
Right.
You might know him from his NBA 2K videos or
Mhm.
his vlogs or his pranks.
Yeah.
He was a huge YouTuber,
Huge.
almost 4 million subscribers on YouTube alone.
Wow.
But he also had, 680,000 followers on Instagram, over 28,800 followers on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. He was all over the place.
He was everywhere.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be a little bit of a somber deep dive.
Right.
Because Philip unfortunately passed away recently
Oh, wow.
at the age of 26.
That's way too young.
Way too young, yeah.
Yeah.
And the circumstances surrounding his death are still under investigation.
Okay.
But we wanted to take this time to celebrate his life and his work.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and the impact that he had on so many people.
Yeah, for sure.
And, it is a reminder, I think, that a lot of times we interact with these online personalities.
Right.
And we kind of forget that they're real people,
Absolutely.
with real lives and real families, real ambitions that extend far beyond just the screen.
For sure. They're not just, putting on a show or anything. They
Yeah.
have, their whole lives that they're living, too.
Absolutely. And Philip was definitely somebody who, dreamt big and had a lot of ambition.
For sure.
Besides just his gaming content, he was building a real business empire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, he had his clothing line.
Okay.
Don't mind us.
Don't mind us. I've heard of that.
Yeah. And this wasn't just like, slapping a logo on a T-shirt.
Right.
He was doing, bold designs and collaborations with other creators.
That's cool.
And really building a brand that resonated with his audience.
Wow. So he had a vision for it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Well, and that kind of shows you that he really understood the power of community too, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't just selling clothes. He was creating a sense of belonging.
Like being a part of something bigger. And you could just tell that in the way that he was marketing it.
Yeah.
His social media engagement, even the way that he talked about the brand in his videos.
Absolutely. He was always hustling.
Yeah.
And always working on something new.
For sure.
And in fact, just a few weeks ago, he announced that he was moving from LA to Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's looking for, new opportunities. He wanted to connect with other entrepreneurs. And I think he also just wanted like a change of pace.
Yeah, sometimes you need that.
You do.
Yeah, for sure.
And that actually ties into a larger trend we're seeing in the creator economy.
Really?
Where Atlanta in particular is becoming a real hub for creators of all kinds.
Interesting.
So, you're seeing a lot of people moving there because there's just this sense of community there.
Yeah.
And this collaborative spirit.
Yeah.
That's really attractive, I think, to people like Philip.
Right.
Who are really looking to build something beyond just, their online presence.
I can see that.
It really makes you think about how these digital communities are taking shape in the real world.
For sure.
And, something that always struck me about Philip was his authenticity. He wasn't afraid to talk about, his struggles.
Yeah.
Even the doubts that he had. He put it all out there.
That's brave.
He did.
And that's kind of rare,
It is.
especially online where everything is often so curated and polished.
Right.
But I think that vulnerability is exactly what creates that genuine connection.
Yeah.
It's letting people see the real, the highs and lows. And it's like saying, hey, I'm just figuring it out too,
Right. And I remember this one video where he was talking about a business deal that fell through.
Oh, yeah.
And he was just so honest about how disappointed he was. And it would have been so easy for him to just brush it off.
Right.
But he used it as a teaching moment.
That's great.
And shared what he learned from the experience.
He really wanted to help people, huh?
He did. And I think that's why his passing has hit so many people hard.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't just entertaining. He was inspiring.
Right.
He was encouraging and genuinely supportive.
Yeah.
You see that in the outpouring of grief from fans and other creators online. They're not just mourning the loss of a YouTuber. They're mourning the loss of a friend,
Yeah.
a mentor, someone who made them feel seen.
Absolutely.
He really did build something special, you know?
He did.
So I think, as we reflect on Philip's life and legacy, it's worth asking ourselves, how do individuals like Philip shape these digital communities?
Right.
And what can we learn from their journeys?
That's a good question.
And
I think the answer is different for everyone.
Yeah.
But maybe it's about embracing that authenticity, building genuine connections.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's about chasing those big dreams with the same passion and dedication that Philip did.
Right.
Whatever it is, I think we can all find some inspiration in his story.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our deep dive today.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
See ya!
We'll see you next time.
Bye!